Hey there guys, it's Kage Attack coming at you, and today we're going to be talking about the nomination that P5X got. My confusion to the whole thing, because I mean, let's be honest here. I think this is a great game, but I thought, well, I actually thought that because of the controversy when this game first started with the whole contract system, that we'd kind of be ineligible for potential, nomination for the Game Awards. Like, I thought some of this stuff would mean to me would definitely just kind of ruin things. And well, wow, was I wrong. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, I got a little image right here, and we've got a nomination. That daughter writing game has a nomination. Hi, Lucky Cat. Sonic Rumble has one. Wuthering Waves and a Destiny game. I mean, out of all these, could P5X win? I mean, it really depends on if the judges like Persona or not. If they're basing it not on controversy, but on the actual game itself and the amount of content and other things, we've got a pretty good shot. Especially if they don't start really looking at this game and judging it until after Tycoon hits. Could you imagine if we win based off a children's card game? I'd be down with it, but I think realistically, it's probably going to come down to either Destiny or the daughter writing game, or whatever that game's called. Yeah, I'm not saying that game. That's not happening. No. You can tell where my allegiances lie. If you play this game, you enjoy this game, and you vote for something else, you're a traitor. I'll say that now. You're an absolute traitor. You're a traitor to the cause. What I think Sega needs to do is they need to make it to where, guys, if we win this, we will take away the 6-month jail. We will abolish it. People would lose their minds and find any which way to just influence the voting to where we would get it. It would be an awesome move. One, we'd finally get, more units in the standard banner and everybody would be happy. And two, Sega would get so much recognition for this game for winning. Oh, it'd be an upheaval, though. It'd be an absolute upheaval. But I think realistically, fantasizing out of the way, I think, unless there's some criteria I don't know about, our chances are pretty low. I've never looked at Sonic Rumble. I've heard about Destiny. I think Destiny isn't a bad mobile game overall. Wuthering Waves, I think, is okay too. The horse game is way too weird for me as a 41-year-old man to want to play. Yeah, no, I'm just kind of, it's not my cup of tea. And well, Persona is also another weird franchise here. But I will say, if they're going off initial impressions, Persona was one of the few mobile gacha games I played that had a lot of content at the start. So maybe, if they're going off of that, but if they're going, I am very curious. I'm going to actually see if I can do some research on my end, ask around, because I do know some people in the industry. I'm going to find out if I could get some things on what it's really based off of outside of, because again, these scores, they are 90% judge related, 10% user related in terms of like the scoring impact. So even if somebody's like, well, we're going to bot votes for Wuthering Waves, or, bot votes for P5X or any of these other games, it doesn't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things. But I don't know if that's ever like came down to like a decisive victory for one of these nominees, but who knows? And I'm not really sure because I don't look too closely at these. Because again, most of the time, a mobile game I was playing or something I was really interested in, even if it got, nominated, I'm like, okay, well, that's well deserved. Like Expedition 33, really great game. Glad it got a nomination. Silk Song, really great game. Glad that got a nomination as well. Like and that's about the extent of it. Not like, man, this game it better be on this list or else. Like, never really understood those people. It's it is what it is. It doesn't diminish the experience of your game if it gets an award or not. If you like the game, you enjoyed it, you still were going to enjoy it regardless of what accolades the game gets. Although I will say, in this case, it's a little bit different here because this puts P5X back on the board a bit. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who don't even know this game is a thing, who have no idea that this is a mobile game. They probably just assumed this was another mainline title coming down the road later on that they were going to pick up on console, which actually I'm kind of surprised this hasn't hit at least PlayStation yet, because there's been a couple of different mobile games. I mean, hell, Genshin and I think Honkai Star Rail are both on PlayStation, maybe even Xbox and Switch. But no, I'm excited about this. Again, I don't think our chances are very good of winning, but that's mainly because I don't know what the criteria is in terms of how these games are judged. And also, I've never played the other four, so I mean, I have no idea outside of the fact that, one game's about riding horse ladies, and another game is just a Sonic racing game, I think, or something that a friend told me about. And then Destiny, it's a mobile looter shooter, I'm guessing. Wuthering Waves, no idea. Just assuming it's just kind of the run-of-the-mill gotcha JRPG with maybe something cool. And I'm sure somebody in the comments will be like, well, this is what this game is doing. Like, which, actually, yeah, I'd like to know more about these games. I'll never play any of them, though, to be honest. I have a code where I only play one, like, mobile gotcha or one, like, serious mobile game at a time, because I have no self-control when it comes to spending money. If I picked up another of these games, there is a 100% chance I will put some money into some packs, and that'll snowball things for me. It will not be fun. That's just how I am. But yeah, no, I am very, very interested to see if also we get any sort of thing in the shop here. Like if we get like a notification about getting this nomination, if it's going to end up in the notice system, which you can't see here right now, but anyway, hopefully we get like a free 10 pull on the premium banner. We get a bunch of gems or something, because why not? Hey, the game got a nomination. Some people say it's because it's just Sega. Other people say it's because it's Persona. And some people will be like, well, this game's got a lot of content to it. It's just had some really rough issues at launch that, to be all honesty between me and you guys, again, I'm a big spender. I don't feel honored by what they did. I wasn't going to stop spending because of what they did, because I'm constantly competing for top guild in the scoring, and I'm not going to just lay down and be like, well, I'm going to take a stand with you guys, because not everybody does that. Not everybody's going to, boycott and do that, and then other people will get a serious advantage. But, yeah, anyway. Do you guys realistically think we got a shot on this one? I mean, who do you really think is going to win? Outside of the horse game, I think the horse game, if it's based off of just purely popularity, I think that would win. If there's some other factors involved, because again, I don't know. Maybe our game has a shot, or maybe it goes to Sonic Rumble, because I think that's the only one that's not really a gotcha in terms of everything. I think even Destiny has some gotcha elements to it, but I'm just really, really not sure. I just keep my little ecosystem I have. And this is like the first time a game I've been playing on mobile has been nominated, because Square Enix games, I think they very rarely got nominated, and if they did, they definitely weren't Dragon Quest games. And when I played Warhammer, it's not like that game would ever get nominated either, because, well, uh, Warhammer's just kind of a really, really niche thing. Anyway, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.